We have a whole team that helps with the anti-gravity stuff. It looks amazing, but actually hanging in the air by your private parts on a wire isn't that fun. But, you know, you do it for the end result.
Traditionally in sci-fi, you begin with a shot of space and a spaceship crossing the frame, and there was something very cool about starting in a little storage locker with somebody who's trapped, and you don't have the full context of what is happening, and then little by little, as she breaks out of the locker, you start to get context.
The whole floating thing, that's quite challenging. It's fun, super fun, but at the same time, you know, you have to be very much aware of every little movement. Everything you touch causes a reaction, and at the same time, you're just reacting to the drama that's going on. I knew that a lot of the technical stuff was hanging on the slings, and, you know, people are going to be pulling me up and down and being pushed around and shaken up, and just a lot of it was basically just having to be in the moment. Breathing helps a lot.
Ceres was once covered in ice.
Ceres, we think of it as sort of New York. It's a large port, a lot of shipments go through there. It's sort of the way station between Mars and Earth. They've spun up the asteroid to give it gravity, and then they essentially cored it out using giant drilling machines. So you have untold riches that flow through its port. Yet the belters who service the ships and who unload and load them, you know, really don't get to participate in the riches of the system, and that's part of their big gripe.
Every time we demand to be heard, they hold back our water.
Watch your eyes. People get killed for a wrong look around here.
Hey, you! Badge. Well, walla.
What is well walla? Traitor to my people.
Miller, he is the guy who's at war with his own identity. He's a Belter born and raised, but he's also identified with the power structure against Belters, so he victimizes the people that he's a part of.
You know, he's the guy sinking. And you should feel that he is a guy who's compromised. And, you know, if Julie Mao didn't come along, Miller would just kind of fade out like a red sun and disappear.
So what's my contract exactly?
Find Julie Mao if she's still here on Ceres, detain her and ship her home.
Kidnap job. My pleasure.
It's been a long time coming.
Are you kidding?
Oh.
I thought I was getting my walking papers.
What for?
Fraternizing with our navigator, for starters.
Really?
When we meet Holden, Holden has spent his whole life trying to answer to nobody. He's run from any major responsibility for other people. He wants his life to be simple and loves being on the Canterbury with all these other outcasts. Shooting anti-gravity sex is a far more complicated set of circumstances than one might think. I mean, we were on wires that were being pulled manually by people. It was far less enjoyable than I kind of was hoping it to be.
Warning, gravity hazard.
I think ultimately, you know, it's real. It's part of human nature. Just because we're out in space, it doesn't mean that, you know, we've changed as a species.
Hey, Patch, how's the arm?
Looking good. Still got a few nerves, though.
We really bent over backwards to make that environment feel homey and real and give the ship a lot of character, and people, oh, you felt like, oh, there's going to be all sorts of interesting relationships that were going to happen over the course of episodes.
The ship just appeared near your location.
How is that possible? You cleared us out to 1 million clicks.
The only way you feel a loss like you do at the end of episode 1 is if you truly believe that this is the place that you're going to be with for a very long time, that these are the people that you're going to be spending a series with.
Torpedo launch! We're going to take him for a ride. Alex, go around the asteroid. Run him, now!
So when the Canterbury gets blown up at the end, it's really a shock.
Canterbury burnt like hell. You got incoming.
That whole lead up to the end of the episode I find is very emotional when, you know, that last moment perhaps between Adi and Holden before the ship evaporates. That still gets me.
There's something you should know.
She's gone.